Hello and welcome. My name is Miss Penelope, and I am so happy you are here with me today. This is a very special place, a place where we learn English together, step by step, slowly and carefully. And I want you to know something very important before we begin. You can do this. Learning English is not always easy, but I will be here with you every single step of the way. So let us take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to learn. Today, we are going to talk about something called countable nouns. Now, do not worry if that sounds a little bit difficult. By the end of this lesson, you are going to understand exactly what a countable noun is. You are going to be able to use countable nouns in sentences. And you are going to feel really good about your English. I am sure of it. So what is a noun? Let us start right at the beginning. A noun is a word for a person, a place, or a thing. For example, the word dog is a noun. The word book is a noun. The word teacher is a noun. And the word city is a noun. These are all words for people, places, or things. That is what a noun is. Simple, right? Now, in English, there are two types of nouns. There are countable nouns and there are uncountable nouns. Today, we are going to focus on countable nouns. We will save uncountable nouns for another lesson. For now, let us give all of our attention to countable nouns. So, what is a countable noun? A countable noun is a noun, a person, place, or thing that you can count. That is the key word here, count. You can use a number with it. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the noun makes sense. Let me give you a very simple example. Think about the word apple. Can you count apples? Yes, you can. You can say 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples. You can put a number in front of it. That means apple is a countable noun. It is that simple. Now think about the word cat. Can you count cats? Yes. You can say 1 cat, 2 cats, 5 cats, 10 cats. So cat is also a countable noun. Great. You are already understanding this. Here is the most important rule about countable nouns. Listen carefully. When there is only one, we call it singular. Singular means one. When there is more than one, we call it plural. Plural means more than one. This is very important because the word changes when it becomes plural. Usually we add the letter S at the end of the word. So 1 apple becomes 2 apples. 1 cat becomes 3 cats. 1 book becomes 4 books. You just add S. Easy. Now, there is another important thing about countable nouns. When we are talking about just one, the singular form, we use the words a or an in front of the noun. We call these articles. A and an mean one. So we say, a dog, a book, a chair, a teacher. We use a before words that start with a consonant sound. And we use an before words that start with a vowel sound. The vowels in English are A, E, I, O, U. So we say, an apple, an egg, an orange, an umbrella. Do you see the difference? A dog, an apple, a book, an egg. Very good. Let me say it one more time so it is very clear. A countable noun is a word for a thing you can count. It has a singular form, that is one, and a plural form, that is more than one. In the plural form, we usually add S to the end. And in the singular form, we use a or an in front of it. That is the basic rule. You are doing so well already. Now let us look at lots of examples together. I will say the word. I will show you the singular form and then the plural form. Listen carefully and repeat after me in your mind. Number 1, the word is book. 1 book, 2 books. Here is a sentence. I have 1 book. I have 2 books. The word book is a countable noun. Number 2, the word is chair. 1 chair, 3 chairs. Here is a sentence. There is 1 chair in the room. There are 3 chairs in the room. Chair is a countable noun. Number 3, the word is dog. 1 dog, 5 dogs. Here's a sentence. I see a dog in the park. I see 5 dogs in the park. Dog is a countable noun. Number 4. The word is orange. 1 orange. 4 oranges. Here is a sentence. She has an orange. She has 4 oranges. Orange is a countable noun. Number 5. The word is student. 1 student. 20 students. Here is a sentence. There is 1 student in the class. There are 20 students in the class. Student is a countable noun. Number 6. The word is car. 1 car, 2 cars. Here is a sentence. My father has a car. My parents have 2 cars. Car is a countable noun. Number 7. The word is egg. 1 egg, 6 eggs. Here's a sentence. I eat an egg every morning. I eat 6 eggs every week. Egg is a countable noun. Number 8. The word is tree. 1 tree, many trees. Here is a sentence. There is a tree in the garden. There are many trees in the park. Tree is a countable noun. Number 9. The word is city. 1 city, several cities. Here is a sentence. I live in a city. I want to visit several cities. City is a countable noun. Number 10. The word is friend. 1 friend, many friends. Here is a sentence. She has a good friend. She has many good friends. Friend is a countable noun. Wonderful! You've just seen 10 different countable nouns. Book, chair, dog, orange, student, car, egg, tree, city, friend. All of these words are things you can count. 1, 2, 3. You can put a number in front of them. That is the key to understanding countable nouns. Now, let me show you something a little bit special. Some words do not just add S at the end. They change in a different way. These are called irregular plurals. Do not worry. There are not very many of them, and we will look at just a few now. The word child becomes children in the plural, not child. We say children. 1 child, 2 children. There is 1 child in the park. There are 5 children in the park. The word person becomes people in the plural. 1 person, many people. There is 1 person at the door. There are many people at the party. The word tooth becomes teeth in the plural. 1 tooth, all your teeth. I have 1 broken tooth. I brush my teeth every day. These are special words that change their form completely. You will learn more of them over time. For now, just remember that most countable nouns simply add S for the plural, and a few special ones change in a different way. Now it is time to practice. This is the fun part. I'm going to give you some activities to help you remember what you have learned. Are you ready? Let us go. Activity 1. I am going to say a noun. You think about it and ask yourself, can I count this? If yes, it is a countable noun. Here we go. The first word is pencil. Can you count pencils? Yes. 1 pencil, 2 pencils. Pencil is a countable noun. Great job. The next word is cup. Can you count cups? Yes. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. Cup is a countable noun. Excellent. The next word is window. Can you count windows? Yes. 1 window, 2 windows. Window is a countable noun. You are doing so well. The next word is flower. Can you count flowers? Yes. 1 flower, 5 flowers, 100 flowers. Flower is a countable noun. Beautiful. The next word is bird. Can you count birds? Yes. 1 bird, 3 birds, 10 birds. Bird is a countable noun. Wonderful. Activity 2. Now let us make sentences. I will give you a noun, and I want you to make a sentence with it. I will also give you an example to help you. The noun is apple. Your sentence could be, I have 3 apples, or she is eating an apple, or there are 10 apples on the table. Any sentence with the word apple is correct. Can you think of your own sentence? Take a moment. Very good. The noun is teacher. Your sentence could be, I have a great teacher, or there are 5 teachers in this school, or my teacher speaks slowly. Did you think of a sentence? I am sure you did. Great job. The noun is house. Your sentence could be, we live in a house. Or, there are many houses on this street. Or, I want a big house. Wonderful. Activity 3. Let us practice making the plural. I will say the singular noun and you say the plural. Ready? 1 book, many books. 1 cat, 3 cats. 1 egg, 6 eggs. 1 student, 20 students. 1 car, 2 cars. 1 friend, many friends. You are doing so well. I am very proud of you. Activity 4. Now let us practice using a and an. Remember, we use a before consonant sounds and an before vowel sounds. Listen, is it a apple or an apple? It is an apple, because an apple starts with the vowel sound a. Is it a book or an book? It is a book, because book starts with the consonant sound b. Is it an egg or an egg? It is an egg, because egg starts with the vowel sound e. Is it an orange or an orange? It is an orange, because orange starts with the vowel sound o. Is it an umbrella or an umbrella? It is an umbrella, because umbrella starts with the vowel sound u. Is it a dog or a dog? It is a dog, because dog starts with the consonant sound d. Is it a teacher or an teacher? It is a teacher, because teacher starts with the consonant sound t. You are getting really good at this. Every time you practice, you are getting stronger in English. Keep going. You are doing an amazing job. Let me give you a few more full example sentences to really make this stick in your memory. Listen to each sentence carefully. Sentence 1. There is a cat on the sofa. This sentence has a singular countable noun, cat. Sentence 2. There are 3 cats on the sofa. Now the noun is plural, cats. Sentence 3. She has an umbrella. Singular countable noun, umbrella. We use an because umbrella starts with a vowel sound. Sentence 4. They have 2 umbrellas. Now plural, umbrellas. Sentence 5. I can see a bird in the sky. Singular countable noun, bird. Sentence 6. I can see many birds in the sky. Plural, birds. Sentence 7. He is reading a book. Singular countable noun, book. Sentence 8. He has 5 books on his desk. Plural, books. Sentence 9. There is 1 child in the garden. Singular, child. This is an irregular noun, remember? Sentence 10. There are 6 children in the garden. Plural, children. Not childs, children. Remember that one. Sentence 11. I have a new friend at school. Singular countable noun, friend. Sentence 12. I have many new friends at school. Plural, friends. All 12 of those sentences used countable nouns. You can see how important they are in everyday English. We use them all the time. We are almost at the end of our lesson. And I want to say, you have done an absolutely wonderful job today. I mean it. Learning grammar is not always easy, and you stayed here with me through the whole lesson. That is something to be very proud of. Now let us do a quick summary of everything we learned today. I want to make sure you leave this lesson feeling confident and clear. First, a noun is a word for a person, a place, or a thing. Words like dog, book, teacher, and city are all nouns. Second, a countable noun is a noun that you can count. You can put a number in front of it. 1 dog, 2 dogs. 1 book, 5 books. 1 egg, 3 eggs. Third, countable nouns have 2 forms. The singular form is used when there is one. The plural form is used when there is more than one. We usually make the plural by adding s to the end. Book becomes books. Cat becomes cats. Friend becomes friends. Fourth, some nouns are irregular. They do not just add s. They change their form completely. Child becomes children. Person becomes people. Tooth becomes teeth. These are special words you need to remember. Fifth, when we use a singular countable noun, we use a or an in front of it. We use a before consonant sounds. We use an before vowel sounds. A dog, an apple, a teacher, an egg. That is it. Those are the main rules for countable nouns. And now you know them. You really know them. I am so proud of you. Remember that learning a language takes time and practice. Every little bit of practice helps. Every lesson you watch makes you stronger. Every word you learn stays with you. So please keep going. Do not give up. You are doing better than you think. If you want to practice more, try looking around your home or classroom and naming the objects you see. Then try to make them plural. 1 chair, 2 chairs, 1 window, 3 windows, 1 pencil, many pencils. This simple exercise will help your brain remember countable nouns naturally. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It has been a real pleasure teaching you. You are a wonderful student, and I believe in you completely. Your English is getting better every single day, and I am here to help you every step of the way. If you found this lesson helpful, and I hope you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Your likes help other students find this lesson, and they help us know that you are enjoying our lessons together. And please, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new lesson. Every week, we share new grammar lessons, vocabulary lessons, and so much more. When you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will always be the first to know when something new is ready for you. Share this video with your friends and family who are also learning English. Let us learn together and grow together. I will see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. You are doing an amazing job. Goodbye for now.